Hi everyone, I'm Daniela and I'm the owner and director of a nursery in Streatham named Little Linguists. Welcome to my video. This is the first in a three-part series I'm about to do, which is around attachment theory. So this first video is going to be about attachment theory and why it's important in nurseries. And the second video will be about how we settle children into our nursery. And the third video will be about our happiness guarantee. I hope you join us for all three, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you find this video useful or would like to find out more. So let's dig right in. Attachment theory. Attachment theory is looking at the relationships that we develop with other people. There's a lot of research into attachment theory and there's lots of different theorists. The main one that affects the work that we do in nurseries is the research developed by John Bowlby. So behavioural theory suggests that attachment is purely a result of the nurturing nature of the mother and child relationship. So those theories believe that when a baby is born, they form an attachment with their mother or their father based on the fact that that parent feeds them. John Bowlby's research discovered that even when the baby is fed in the absence of the main caregiver, they are still distressed. John Bowlby's theory is one of the evolutionary theories of attachment, and this suggests that children will seek close proximity of their caregiver if they are anxious. So this means it's not just to do with the fact that that person feeds the baby. Bowlby's theory suggests that children are born into this world pre-programmed to seek relationships with a caregiver, and that this relationship helps them to grow and achieve in the world. These attachments that the children make help them to survive and thrive. So Bowlby's theory suggests that children form one secure attachment and that this relationship can determine future relationships. Bowlby's research suggested that children will form one secure relationship with their main caregiver, and that this relationship would act as a secure base for the child to then go and explore the world. This relationship also gives like the prototype for future relationships, and disturbing it could, in the words of his theory, have severe consequences. The research around attachment theory suggests that children who have secure attachments are better able to be engaged and learn and thrive in their early years. Bowlby's work suggests that if children did not create a secure attachment between the age of 0 and 5, that there would be irreversible consequences. There are other researchers that believe that adults can change their attachment style. So obviously that's a bit out of my realm, but you could look into that, Google it and have a look. There's actually a lot of websites out there where you can test your attachment style even as an adult. But that comes on to my next point, which is what are the attachment styles? So Mary Ainsworth expanded on the work of Bowlby, and she did something that was quite controversial at the time, which I don't think would be allowed now due to the ethics, but it was called the strange situation test. And during this test, she basically had a cohort of mothers and babies that did an experiment. So the babies were all between the age of 12 months and 18 months. And the experiment was that the mother and baby would be playing in the room, And then after some time, the mother would get up and leave the room. And Mary Ainsworth and her researchers were looking at the reactions of the child when the mother left, and then also when the mother returned, and how quickly the child was able to calm down and settle again back into their play. So this research helped coin 3 different main attachment styles. So the first one is secure. The second one was avoidant. And the third one was ambivalent. Some researchers named Main and Solomon also coined a 4th attachment style called disorganized. And I believe that this was a way of describing other children or adults that didn't fit into the first 3 main attachment styles. But all the research that has been done since all suggests that the attachments that people have or children have does affect them later in life. So how does this affect us in the nursery? So what the Early Years Foundation stage suggests is that all nurseries should have a key person system. So the key person acts as the main caregiver when the child is in the setting. So the child is meant to bond with this key person. The key person is basically carrying out the main duties for that child on a day-to-day basis, and they're observing them and basically helping them achieve their potential. The whole idea is that if the child has a secure attachment with another adult, they would still be able to thrive in the same way as if their parent was there. It's not about replacing that initial relationship that they have with their parent, but it's about working in partnership. So we're all about parent partnerships. The main key person will be the person that communicates most with the caregivers and shares feedback on how the child is doing in the setting. And it's meant to be a working relationship. So the parents are meant to share information with the key person as well. And the aim is that we can help the children feel secure in a nursery setting and that they will achieve their full potential. Attachment theory is very important. It's a very important part of the work that we do in the nursery. And the main point that I'd like to... So the main point that we're trying to get across is that when children feel secure in their attachment to a parent or caregiver, that they are more likely to become independent in the future. So children who do not have secure attachments often struggle to be confident and try new things. So I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave some comments below. What do you think your attachment style is? What do you think about your child's attachment style? It might be worth you looking into this a bit more. There's so much information available online, but I just wanted to give a little bit of insight into how this is important to us in the nursery.